Good evening. Jarika is off. I'm Maurice Dubois. We begin once again tonight in the Middle East. For days now, an Israeli ground invasion of Gaza has appeared imminent following Hamas's deadly rampage 2 weeks ago. Today, Israeli warplanes took aim across the Palestinian territory. Targets in the occupied West Bank and Syria were also hit as the war with Hamas threatens to spiral into a wider conflict. In Iran, the country's foreign minister called the region, quote, a powder keg. In a major change, the USS Eisenhower, with its accompanying warships and fighter jets, was redirected to the Persian Gulf in response to the rising tensions in the region. Also today, 14 trucks carrying goods and medical supplies entered Gaza from Egypt. They are the second convoy of aid to arrive since Israel imposed a complete siege of the territory. And in Delaware, President Biden spent time outdoors today after speaking to Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu and 6 other world leaders. Mr. Biden also spoke about conflict and peace with Pope Francis. But tonight, it's desperation and war that dominates our coverage. CBS's Charlie D'Agata leads us off from Tel Aviv.
Good evening, Maurice. Israeli Defense Forces have vowed to intensify their attacks on Gaza with the aim of crippling Hamas's fighting capabilities ahead of that expected ground offensive. But civilians continue to pay the heaviest price. Tonight, Israel stepping up its aerial assault again, escalating airstrikes even further in the last 24 hours, pummeling Gaza, as the death toll climbs to more than 4,300 people. On a second front, the West Bank, a rare airstrike there in the city of Jenin targeting a suspected terror cell Israeli military officials describe as a ticking bomb. A second aid convoy rolled into Gaza from Egypt, carrying desperately needed food, water, and medicine. Gaza's overwhelmed hospitals are not only operating without power, but adequate equipment and supplies. Friday's release of 2 American hostages, Judith and Natalie Ronan, raised hopes other captives might be freed. But the Israeli military raised the number of hostages held by Hamas to 212, spread out and hidden away as Israel prepares for an unprecedented ground invasion. Former Major General Israel Ziv has commanded Israeli forces in Gaza. What about the safety of the hostages?
It's a big issue. It's a very big issue. We have facilitated a unique management command just for that purpose, with the best mind, the best technology, with the best people. We will do everything, to rescue them. But we will not stop the war.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rallied troops close to the front line today, Maurice, saying, we're in a battle for our lives, a battle for our home. It's not an exaggeration. It's do or die, and they need to die.
Charlie D'Agata, thank you.